Hey everyone, welcome back to Culture Breakdown. I'm Alex, and today we're diving into something super fascinating from Taiwanese folk religion, street culture, and modern pop icons.
Hey guys, I'm Sophia. And honestly, Alex, today's topic is near and dear to my heart. If you've ever walked down the street in Taiwan during a temple festival or passed by a local neighborhood temple, you've definitely seen this deity, Prince Nezha, also known as the Third Prince, or Tai Zi Ye in Taiwanese.
Now, if you're new to Taiwanese culture, or an international listener tuning in for the first time, you might see his statue and wonder why are adults praying to a child god holding a spear, wearing a red sash, and riding on spinning wheels of fire? Isn't he basically a kid?
That's exactly the secret sauce, Alex. Nezha isn't just any ordinary child god. He's rare in the whole pantheon, blending rebellious spirit, lightning-fast speed, youthful innocence, and fierce protective power. He's like a pop culture superhero among traditional gods.
Hang on. Let's highlight two awesome vocabulary words you just used. First, secret sauce. Sophia means a special feature or quality that makes something remarkable. Second, pantheon.
Good catch. Pantheon refers to all the gods of a particular religion or culture collectively. So, the Taiwanese folk pantheon is the family of traditional gods like Mazu, Guan Yu, and Nezha.
Nezha's secret sauce within the pantheon is his unique personality. But Sophia, where does Nezha actually come from? Is he originally Taiwanese or from Chinese folklore?
It's a fascinating evolution across Asian cultures. Nezha wasn't originally Chinese. He traces his ancient roots to Indian Buddhist mythology as Nalakubara, the third son of the heavenly king Vaisravana, a stern, powerful guardian spirit.
So he started as a Buddhist guardian god in India. That's mind-blowing. But then Chinese Taoist folklore transformed him, right?
Exactly. During the Ming Dynasty, epic novels like Investiture of the Gods and Journey to the West reimagined him as Nezha, the third son of General Li Jing. His origin story is full of family conflict and youth rebellion, like a Hollywood fantasy drama.
What happened in his youth?
Legend says Nezha was born as a strange ball of flesh after his mother's 3-year pregnancy. His father, Li Jing, thought it was a demon and slashed it open out, stepped Nezha, fully formed and already wearing his golden bracelet and red sash. He grew up with a sense of justice and a fiery temper. One day, bathing in the ocean, he shook the palace of the Dragon King.
You don't want to mess with the Dragon King. What happened next?
The Dragon King sent his Yaksha guards and his son, the Dragon Prince, to confront Nezha. Nezha fought them off and killed the Dragon Prince in self-defense. The 4 Dragon Kings threatened to flood Nezha's city unless he surrendered. To save his family, Nezha sliced off his own flesh and carved out his bones to return them to his parents.
That's so intense and tragic. Slice off his own flesh and carve out his own bones. That sounds like a rock star origin story. Oh, and retribution means severe punishment for a wrong. But if Nezha died, how did he return?
His teacher, Taiyi Zhenren, took pity on him, gathered lotus blossoms and roots, and recreated Nezha's body. He was resurrected, stronger and faster. His story of mistakes, rebellion, sacrifice, and redemption is why people love him.
Let's pause on redemption. It's saving, or being saved from sin, error, or evil. Most temple gods are flawless and intimidating, but Nezha made mistakes, fought, fell, died, and was reborn. That vulnerability makes him relatable.
Absolutely. Another reason he's approachable. He never grew up. He's a perpetual child god, a divine prodigy. When mediums channel Nezha, devotees bring lollipops, candy, bubble tea, soda, and toy cars as offerings instead of formal incense and roasted meats.
Candy, bubble tea, and toys? That's so charming. It breaks down the scary, formal vibe of religious rituals.
Exactly. It bridges the gap between humans and the divine. But don't let the candy fool you. Nezha is also a high-ranking military commander in Taiwanese folk belief.
In temple culture, isn't he known as commander of the middle altar or 中坛元帅?
Spot on! Taiwan's spiritual defense divides into 5 camps: East, South, West, North, Center. Nezha is Marshal of the Middle Altar, the supreme commander-in-chief of 5 celestial armies. In temple processions cleansing neighborhoods, he acts as the vanguard.
Vanguard. Vanguard means the foremost position in an army or cultural movement. Nezha is literally chief vanguard of the gods. His spiritual equipment is iconic, right?
Absolutely. His classic 4 divine treasures his superhero loadout. First, the wind-fire wheels, allowing him to fly at incredible speeds.
Those wind-fire wheels made him the ultimate guardian deity for speed, motion, and transportation. Taxicabs, trucks, motorcycles often have Nezha amulets to protect drivers.
Brilliant adaptation. Bus and delivery drivers pray to the guy riding wheels of fire. Parents bring infants to temples for Nezha to adopt as godchildren Chifu, so his protective energy keeps them safe.
What about his other 3 treasures?
Second, the universe ring, a golden hoop for cosmic order and power. Third, the red arm sash, a silk ribbon that binds demons and represents flexibility and energy. Fourth, the fire-tipped spear to fight evil with justice.
That sounds like a superhero package. Universe ring, red sash, fire-tipped spear, wind-fire wheels, straight out of a comic book, but rooted in Asian heritage.
Exactly. But here comes the most exciting part, how traditional Nezha worship exploded into pop culture through Techno Prince Nezha or Dianyin Santaizi.
Techno Prince, that's legendary. For international listeners, picture giant puppet costumes of Prince Nezha, wearing neon sunglasses, carrying glow sticks, dancing energetically to electronic dance music and pop beats.
Yes. Traditionally, giant temple parade puppets called Da Shen Ang A moved slowly to drums and gongs. But in the late 92nd and early 2000s, creative troops in rural Taiwan dressed them in fluorescent sunglasses, picked up LED light sticks, and choreographed hip-hop and techno routines to pop songs.
When that first happened, I bet some traditional elders were shocked. Is this respectful to the gods?
Definitely. There was debate, but Nezha's divine personality is youthful and rebellious, so dancing to modern beats matches his spirit. The public loved it. It revitalized temple troops and turned street rituals into a cool subculture.
Revitalize. To revitalize means to give new life or energy to something old. Techno Prince revitalized Taiwanese street culture and then went international, right?
It did. In 2009, Techno Prince performed at the World Games opening in Kaohsiung, and audiences loved it. Since then, troops performed in Melbourne, Paris, San Francisco, becoming global ambassadors for Taiwanese identity.
It transformed from local temple art to a global cultural ambassador. Techno Prince Nezha shows Taiwan preserves ancient traditions by letting them evolve and merge with youth culture.
That's profound. Tradition doesn't have to be static when cultures let religious icons play, adapt, and innovate. They keep their traditions alive and vibrant for future generations.
Let's recap the key takeaways and vocabulary. We learned about Nezha's origin, from Indian Buddhist guardian to Taoist hero, his story of rebellion and redemption, his military role, his 4 treasures, and his modern evolution into Techno Prince Nezha.
For our English learners, we covered secret sauce, pantheon, retribution, redemption, vanguard, and revitalize.
Next time you're in Taiwan and hear electronic dance music from a street parade, look for giant puppets with sunglasses. That's Prince Nezha.
Thanks for tuning in to Culture Breakdown. Like, subscribe, and share this episode with anyone interested in language and culture.
Until next time, keep exploring, stay curious, and keep learning.
Bye, everyone. See you in the next episode.